And you do journaling?
I journal when I don't journal every day. Like I will like I've got notes on my phone where I'll just like whenever stuff comes up, like I'll just write stuff down. Like I've got a list of things here, for example, that I just start jotting down. I'm like, oh, courses. These are the courses that I want to do.
Okay, so yeah, you include that
These are
in
my
there.
5 minute fitness. These are my 5 minute fitness tips episodes that I'm going to do for the podcast. These are here's five health and fitness myths that I wish I'd fuck off, which I'm going to post in whatever in the next week or so. So whenever I've got like thoughts come up, I'll just start jotting them down in my phone.
Right,
But
okay,
then
yeah, so you have that
I don't do
approach in
like
there.
dedicated journal time, but I will do like a dedicated journal time every now and again. Like, me, I go away and do like a digital detox for a weekend,
Mm-hmm.
switch my phone off for 24, 36, 48 hours. And I'll just like get out into nature, not see anyone, spend some time alone. Um, you know, and I'll take my journal there and I'll start jotting stuff down. And it's more about like what I want to do with my business and the direction. I do some gratitude work as well. What I'm grateful for this year, things that I want to learn, courses that I want to do, the direction I want to be moving my
Mm-hmm.
business. Maybe some hobbies that I want to take up, things that I want to work on in terms of relationships or whatever it might be. So I'll do every month or so. I'll do like a dedicated journal time, but most of my like thoughts and I guess journaling and gratitude and all that type of stuff comes through my morning meditation.
Yeah.
I normally do like 5, 10, 15 minutes of meditation every morning. Get a little bit of breath work in, and that meditation's different, right? Like it depends on what's going on, where I'm at. Obviously, I've been away from Thailand for the last 2.5 months, so normally I sit on my balcony in Thailand. I do my heart rate variability, make my coffee, go and sit on my balcony, and I'll take my 20 breaths in the morning, see how long that takes me. I'll sit there and watch the sunrise, and just think about what I'm grateful for that day, things that I want to achieve, etc. And then I'll do the same thing prior to going to bed. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
what have I
amazing.
achieved today? What am I proud of? What am I happy with? What do I need to work on for tomorrow, or for the rest of this week, or whatever it might be? So, that's always a work in progress, and I try and find time to do it where I can, because I know it's a non-negotiable for me. So before this podcast, I went and sat by the pool and just like took my Kindle there and got some sun and just sat there and just like closed my eyes and took 20 breaths and just like took in everything from my senses,
Mm-hmm.
and just acknowledged it and flowed with my breath, and then opened my eyes and just kind of sat there for a little bit and took it all in, and then started reading, and then came down, started getting ready for the podcast. So that breath work, that mindfulness work, it's really important for me. So I always try and find ways to implement that, and sometimes that might be active mindfulness, where I'm walking along the beach and I'm feeling the sand between my toes, and I'm feeling the wind on my face and the sun on my skin, or acknowledging how I feel, etc., etc. And that's kind of like the journaling for you. That mindfulness meditation stuff has been massively impactful for me in my life over definitely probably the last 10 years in reality, but really concentrated in the last 4, 5, 6 years or so.